Splice Original.
What's up, everybody? It is the first ever Peace Love Pool 9-ball race. We're racing to 50 points today with Elvis. I'm Talem.
And I'm Red.
What up, Red? I am super pumped to do this. It's been a long time coming. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
All right, so today we are doing a 9-ball race to 50 points. Each ball is going to be 1 point. The 9 ball is counted as 2 points. Any ball that's pocketed during a scratch, they're not counted. They are dead balls. And we will be doing a rack our own. Matthew, are you ready to do some interviews? Yes, he is. So we are going to cut to our good friend Matt now, who's going to introduce us to who's playing today. Elvis and Andrew.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Peace, Love, and Pool 2020 first game ever. Welcome. Get on in here, buddy. Today we got a 9-ball match, BCA rules. I know what all of those words mean. It's gonna be 2 players, first of whatever points. First person we're talking to is Andrew. Okay, buddy. Tell me how long have you been playing pool?
I've been playing League for about 5 or 6 years.
Gross. What kind of sticks are you using?
I use both McDermott.
I know exactly what those are. Now, tell me something. Strengths and weaknesses. What do you think is a good? What's the strength with your game?
A strength. I don't know.
Good. What do you think is a weakness with your game?
Banks.
Got it. Can't trust those banks, man. Trying to take all your money. Elvis, time for you, my guy. All right, everybody. This is Elvis. Yes, he is named after the rock star because he is a rock star. Sorry, Andrew. Andy is lame. Elvis, my friend, my good friend. How long have you been playing pool?
About 8 years.
About 8 years. Okay. What kind of sticks do you use? What kind of equipment? What kind of tools do you use?
It's carbon fiber material.
It's a carbon fiber material. All right, now I want you to tell me something. I want you to dig down deep. I want you to just really consider this. What do you think is your strength when you play? Your biggest strength?
I'm a good shot maker.
He's a good shot maker, everybody. He's a shot caller. Now, what about a weakness? Tell me.
Probably planning out my positions, I guess.
Positions are the worst. Thank you, Elvis, very much. Talem, Red, back to you, bud. Thank you.
Wow, that was fantastic, Matt. Thank you very much. Well done. All right, boys, you guys are up. Ready? Match number 1. All right, so now we are going to see.
Let's see who wins the break.
Oh, they're going to do a little follow here.
A little lag?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen players here before where they roll the ball down the hill before they lag just to see how the speed of the table.
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah.
I doubt they've done that before. Looks like Elvis hit the rail. Yeah. All right, so we got an Elvis break here. You we're gonna have to stand up. But you don't need that camera. Back in the seats up so you guys can stand. Alrighty, so first break of the tournament. Let's do this. Elvis chalking up a stick.
All right, so Elvis looks like he's scratching a break.
Ooh.
Or did it make something? No, he didn't scratch. I think he made a ball.
Taking off the magic rack like a pro.
All right, Elvis has a Pretty tough cut on the one here. He could really lose a cue ball pretty easily from this shot. It's a tough shot and it's a tough position to get onto the three. See what he does. All right. Plays a little safety and ends up making the three in. Not bad, but he is hooked.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he meant to do there.
It's okay though. If you're gonna make a mistake, best to make it in the beginning of the game. Kick shot here. Kick. It's the 1 to the 8. Almost makes the 8.
Yeah, he's just combo Elvis
And
today.
still getting pretty decent safety in there. So let's see what Andrew does here. You take a little bit more time on this shot. Just thinking. Here, you kind of want to just bump into the 1, let the 1 float up past the 8. But it's a kick shot, so you have to be really careful with the cue ball here. But here, I will just bump into the rail first in front of the 8, make sure the 1 comes up table a little bit, and try to roll the cue ball to the left side of the table. Put some distance in between the cue ball and the 1.
You're going off the long rail on that?
Yeah, going off the long rail. But it's still pretty tough. It's easy to double kiss here because the angle you're coming at off the first rail. But we'll see what he does. Yeah, he's checking it out.
That was legal contact, I believe.
All right, that was wow. That was pretty fortunate there. Wow, that was impressive. Okay. Elvis is up. He's got the cue ball in the corner pocket. It's pretty tough to control the cue ball from here. Let's see what he does with the 1. Kick safe or bank safe. And
a little open there. He's definitely got to look at the side, come down off the short rail, back to the 4 ball. He's got a good position there for the forward to the 5, then back on a 6, and then he just has to worry about breaking out the 8 or 9 unless he gets a come back to the side pocket for the 8.
all right, this is a sensitive shot. He's got a little angle here on the 5, so he wants to go forward. Doesn't want to draw it. He's going forward, and yeah, it's easy to mess that shot up. It looks easier than it actually is. All right, the angle Elvis has here is he needs to just make the 5 and roll the cue ball forward. Perfect. All right, now he can get out from here. If he really just takes his time, he should get out from here, no problem. It's a little bit of a tough cut in the 6, and you roll the cue ball to the first rail and then back over to the other rail and get position to shoot the 8 in the corner. Oh, yeah.
Gotta miss. So keeping score here, we got 1 on the break for Elvis. Then we had a follow-up with a 3 on Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a corner shot, a side pocket shot for the 1. Ooh, we cheesed the 9 on Andrew.
Nice shot.
2 points for Andrew. So that brings the total of that game 4-6. Or 4-2. Andrew's lead on the first rack.
Nice. Good job keeping score there.
I definitely lagged behind a little bit. Forgot that was part of our responsibility here.
Oh, I didn't forget. I was just like, oh, crap, I got to, pay attention here. Because from where we're sitting at, it's a little tough to see the table, and you just got to, it's tough to manage the score.
Yep. Hey, our interviewee host, Matt, over there is on the camera. Matt, do you know you're on the camera? What? Do you know that you're on the camera?
This is interesting here. I don't know if Andrew knows this or not, but he racked the 2 and back. Now, he might be doing that because that's where some people think it's supposed to go here. The rules we're playing, it really doesn't matter. But from the angle he's breaking at, the 2 should come bounce off the end rail and then come up table and the 1 should go on the left-hand corner, or the left-hand side, sorry. And maybe he'll get position on the 2 ball. So he's gonna...
Yeah, I would think that you'd want the 2 and the 1 to kind of be racked together. Yeah, that 2 came down the rail, and the 1 stayed in the middle of the table.
Okay,
Oh, no, that's
yeah.
a 9, sorry. The 1 came back down.
Yeah, well, the 1 was supposed to go on the side, but it missed. He hit it a little bit too straight, and it came up closer to him on the side. Taking the magic rack off.
And we got 1 ball down on the break.
Yes.
All right.
It's the 3. Okay, now this is a bank shot. And if you were listening to Andrew earlier, he said one of his biggest issues or weaknesses was banks. So we'll see what he does here.
Well, banks usually come down to just the confidence of the day. You know, you're nailing all your banks or you're missing all your banks, in my experience.
Right. So, but if you're not feeling it, and he did a good job there because you could tell the speed he hit it at, he didn't really hit it to make it. He hit it to play it safe. And then he ran the cue ball into the 5 and the 9 and ended up leaving the cue ball down table with the 1 on the rail. That's pretty tough for Elvis. All right, if I was Elvis here, I would definitely try to clip the inside of the 1 on his right, from his perspective, it'd be the left side of the 1, and hit it thin and bring the cue ball back down table. Okay, just like that. Oh man, he got a bad roll there, ran into the 4.
Not impossible. I guess you'd have to hit this one a little soft to get back on the 2, or he's going to try to come back down table and get...
I think he's a favorite to make this, but getting position is not easy at all. Yeah, well, he didn't do too bad there.
Well, both players are stroking confidently. They look like they showed up to play today.
Yeah, definitely. They are not playing around. If you watch Andrew's stroke, he's actually a pretty natural player when it comes to the stroke. Just kind of feels everything out, doesn't take too much time stroking, and gets the job done.
Yeah, I guesstimated a lot more scratches on Elvis' side today for that reason, mainly the stroke. But it doesn't mean anything if Andrew can't come back and capitalize. There we go. We got a rattle.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, so it is. Andrew had an 8-ball run there with a win. Now let's see what Elvis has for an answer.
Doesn't want to run into the 7 with the cue ball here. Yeah, as you saw, Elvis, he just shot that a little too fast, got up a little too quick. Needed to take his time more in that shot to really get the job done and need a lot more attention. Is he jacked up on the rail?
Yeah, he's jacked up on the rail.
He's trying to draw the cue ball. Oh, wow, that was a great shot.
So he got under the cue ball with it being on the rail.
Yeah, that's it's pretty impressive.
I guess he was just a little under a ball length off the rail so he could get there, but he definitely had to elevate his elbow.
Okay, Andrew's playing pretty good. He's on the rail here, just a little bit. The 7 is pretty tough to get position for the 8.
Yeah, he's got to try to get out the rail somehow.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. It's always more important to make the ball than it is to get position.
Wow.
All right.
Probably would have loved to put a little bit more on that for the setup, but
I think Andrew's got this. Wow. You don't see that very often.
was that a complete miss?
That was a complete miss.
So Elvis is walking to the table, ball in hand. Andrew is sitting on a comfortable lead, though.
Okay. Well,
Boom.
that's the kind of things that can happen early on in the match. Both guys are still getting a little warm. Their nerves are still going. So you got to shoot the money ball. Not always easy. And that was not an easy shot either. pretty tough cut shot.
We got 1 9-ball up for Elvis, 1 9-ball down for Andrew. But this is a race for points, so every ball being a point, 9-ball does count as 2. So we have 2 pocketed balls from Elvis, with 1 being the 9-ball for a total of 4 points. Andrew sitting at 12 with 1 pocketed 9-ball.
So you see that Elvis racked the balls, and the 7 is in the back now. And well, let's see if next time Andrew gets up the break, if he racks a 2 in the back again. I think that's going to be a big favorite for him, being able to get position on a 2 every single time. He's trying to make the 3 in the right-hand corner. Mid. Okay.
All right, 1 ball down.
Okay, if I'm Elvis here, I'm rolling out.
Just going to push?
Push, roll out, whichever one you want to call it. But I think he needs to be real deliberate here. It's easy to, just not take your time with the push. And he wants to push in a position. This right here is where you would want to expose your opponent's weaknesses and think, well, what is he not good at? And, leave the cue ball down table and maybe give him an open shot. And that's not an easy shot. I don't even know if I'd play it safe because the cue ball is already in a tough spot. 1 ball's already in a tough spot.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
We got
Completely missed it. That's what I thought would happen.
a table foul there. So the play from the 1 to the 2 is pretty straightforward. 2 to the 4, pretty straightforward.
Well, the 2 looks a little bit close to the rail. I don't know. It doesn't look like... I don't like where he's putting the cue ball right now. I think he needs more angle on the 1. It's hard to see from where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't quite roll enough there.
I didn't like that at all. No.
I think that was a little bit of a lack of commitment between the stroke speed and the English he wanted to put on it, and it kind of... He met in the middle and didn't roll enough.
We're just going to cut this in. It's a tough shot. Well, yeah. That's exactly why he had ball in hand, and he had the opportunity to put more angle into on the 1 ball to shoot it into the rail and bring the cue ball back down the table. He had plenty of space to do it, but shooting a little too fast.
Well, he got a little bit of table up there. There is a place to come off the rail for Elvis, but it's got to be a perfect hit. He saved the scratch, but he didn't pocket the ball.
Okay, if I'm Andrew here, I don't even know if I want to make this 2 ball because that 4 is on the rail. Yeah. Not easy. Not an easy shot at all. I think even if he did draw it back enough, I think that cue ball would have ran into the 5-9 and still would have had an even tougher shot. So he's going to kick here. And you want to kick this with about medium speed. And you kind of want to put a little bit of low on not draw the cue ball once you kick it to the long rail. But you want to make sure that if that 4 doesn't go into the corner pocket, it bounces off and the cue ball comes down the table. So it's a 2-way shot where you're trying to make the 4 into the left-hand corner, but you're also trying to get the cue ball down the table if you miss, because it's a pretty unlikely shot to make.
So you would do center ball with a little bit of low?
Yep.
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh,
good attempt, though.
Okay, so see what he did right here? Imagine if he hit the 4 a little bit harder. The 4 would have been behind the 5-9, and the cue ball would have been up table. So it's a 2-way shot. Now, I don't think the 5 goes, but the 5 could go on the side, close to where Andrew was sitting. Let's see if you can bring it around to the right. A little right English, slow right. That's a good speed.
Oh.
Man.
We're getting a little bit of table nerves going on here.
Yeah. Look, he still got the roll, so. This is a real good match. I mean, Andrew's a pretty natural player, but Elvis is very deliberate and makes pretty good choices. So.
And we are doing BCA rules, so the jump cues are allowed. I feel like he's going to make this one. It's just, can we get back on the 5? Ooh, he actually hit the 5. That'll be ball in hand for Mr. Elvis.
So I hope to see Elvis take a little bit of time here. Really, the balls, he can run out from here. All the balls go. I think the A ball is his toughest ball, but if it takes his time here, he should be able to get out. Here you just want to just kind of just draw the cue ball just a little bit. It looks like he's going forward.
Yeah, he's going center ball, actually.
He shot a stun shot, but yeah, I don't think he had the angle there to shoot the stun shot that way.
Well, he racked up a point there.
He's going for the 9 ball. Is that what he's going for? Look at that. What a roll. He played it well, but that was, wow. I think that actually was a really good, smart thing to do.
Yeah, it's a lot better off than leaving the 9 sitting in the pocket in the cue ball where the 9 is. He got lucky with it.
And as the 5 is I can't tell, it's frozen to the 8, but he's going to give him, it's not really.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but it looks pretty dang close to frozen. There we go. Second time around, no disco.
Now, this is where Elvis needs to be smart here because I can't see if the 5 is frozen to the 8, but you got to be careful here. He's going for a bank shot to the side. Yeah, that's no good.
Well, we got an open table now.
Yeah, but this 5 and 6 are bringing the cue ball back and forth down the table. It's he's got 3 real tough shots in front of him.
All right. We had a couple back and forths over there with no pocketed balls. See if we can keep the momentum going.
I think he's banking it.
Bam, right in the pocket. With a great lead, we're looking confident, Andrew.
All right. I think Andrew's going to take this one. That was good to shoot that 5 and a 6 and get on the 8 like that. It's pretty good.
All right. No whiff on the cue ball on that one. All right, so after rack 3, we are at 19 balls for Andrew, lagging behind 6 with Elvis. It's kind of where I want to take my friend aside and give him a pep talk. You know?
Yeah, you do want to. It's almost like you want to, give him some coaching and. Okay, so if you guys notice, Andrew racked the 2 in the back again. So, like I said, I don't know if he's doing that on purpose or he just thinks that that's where it belongs. But that is going to be a big favorite for him in his game. I think he's got the position, and he's got a pretty strong break. And the last time he hit the 1 a little bit too straight and went past the left side pocket. Here, if the 1 goes into the side, then he's more likely to make a 3 in the upper right-hand corner and get position on 2. Hit it straight. Oh, he scratched.
Full power on that break, too. So he did make the 8 ball on the break, but that is a dead ball with ball in hand going to Elvis.
I think the key ball here is going from the 5 to the 7. It's going to be the key of who I think will get out here. Maybe not from 5 to the 7. Sorry, I didn't see the 6 on the table. 6 to the 7. All right, that was good.
Yeah, that's two good strokes.
Okay, here, Elvis just needs to make the ball and just do a little punch shot. Let the cue ball bump to the rail a little bit and come out. Don't worry about getting perfect position. Just draw a hair. Boom. That's not bad. Could hit it a little harder, but it wasn't bad. He's taking his time, trying to get comfortable.
Ooh.
Now, that 4 or 5 combo might go into the corner. I don't know if Andrew sees it, but that looks like he could hit it at a good, what they call pocket speed. And Really get that 5 to go. Don't hit it too hard.
Down in the corner pocket.
Yeah. So he's playing it safe. That's
Yep.
not bad either. Your Elvis here, you see the 4, the 7, and the 5 are all frozen. You can kick one rail into the short rail and then come back up and bump to the 4. And he doesn't have to hit it hard since all the balls are frozen. It's actually pretty easy here to not just hit the ball, but make sure something hits a rail and then leave the 5 over, and the 1 or the cue ball would be frozen to the 4. He's got to hit it straight, but he doesn't have to do anything extra.
I wonder how much he's getting a little frustrated with himself and thinks he just knocked the hell out of it. Maybe get lucky, see if he can break the table up and go.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that. I mean, let's see. I don't know what he's doing here.
Oh, I think he misses that the 4's the next ball, maybe? No, wow, he got behind it. Incredible.
I was not expecting that. That was good.
Ooh, second time around.
Okay, now that is where Andrew's weakness is. I think he's getting a little too comfortable. He had that shot. If you notice when Andrew shot there, his backstroke right before his last forward stroke was really fast. And when you start getting into like a rhythm like that, it'll really mess up your stroke.
Well, I've only got a 10-point difference at the moment. He's still got to look on the 4. 5 will go. If he can break out the other 2 balls not when you pocket the 5, could be an out opportunity. I've seen Andrew break and run and play out many times, so I think every time he walks over the table, I think he's playing all the way down to the 9 ball.
All right, good safety there by Andrew. He might. I don't know. I think if 5's too close to the rail for him to make it here.
He got the 4 ball though, right? For the last shot, he did pocket a ball at that.
Yes, he did.
Ooh. Not an easy shot, but I know that he particularly likes to walk these balls, hit the rail first with a bunch of variety.
He's playing it safe.
I think he's going for it. Ooh, he went for it.
You're right. Okay.
Talem hates me.
Move that back.
Huh?
Move that back. On there. What is he going to do here?
Talem, you look very professional.
That was an excellent save where he just froze. It looks like he froze the cue ball onto the 9. So Elvis is not going to have much here. And then the 6, 7, it's not very easy. So see what Elvis does.
Was that something that was on purpose there?
Yeah, he did that on purpose. He's played. The 5 was sitting at the angle in front of the 9, and the cue ball was straight enough where he could just roll forward into the 9 with the cue ball. And he punched the rail into the 5 into the rail. And wow.
No luck there. We got a table scratch.
A little slow.
So he's got no doubt on the 5 ball.
So if I'm Andrew here, I don't want to make the 5. I think that the angle that the 6 and the 7 are at is too tough to break out. I mean, he might break it out, but why not just let your opponent make the mistake here? I mean, it looks. I don't know if he's making it, but yeah, here he could bank the 5 up table, and that would be the best option. But he might be making it. Okay, makes it. Yeah, see, that's not a. I don't like that.
Well, he picks up the point.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be super critical of everybody. Just thinking out loud. That's it. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Elvis just needs to make this. Hit it straight. Oh, it's pretty
Wow,
good.
That's great.
Nice. Wow. Elvis is catching up here.
Yep, and we're nearing our first break. I wonder how it will play out for them. If it'll play well for Elvis, maybe break up Andrew a little bit.
Yeah. You mean because Andrew sees Elvis coming up?
Yeah, or if Elvis is getting momentum now and the break is going to hinder him.
The break is going to hinder Elvis or Andrew?
Elvis.
Okay.
Because it seems like, and especially in the way he was playing in the beginning, you almost need to take like a walk away from the table and come back.
Yeah, he was little. I mean, I was talking in the bathroom earlier with him, and I told him, the first game and the last game of your match are the most nerve-wracking games. I was like, once you get past the first game, you should be good. But even into the second game, he was pretty nervous, which is fine. I mean, they're both nervous, but I think Elvis could be getting a little bit comfortable here, getting some of his confidence back because he's won a game or two, and so we'll see.
Has a lot of the first game telling your focus and your future, and the last game sealing your fate.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we got no pocketed balls on the break there.
0 pocketed balls on the break there. Now they've both been breaking from the same side of the table and not really getting the best breaks. I'd like to see them maybe break a little closer to the center or even the left side. And they've been breaking from the end rail. I was breaking on this table earlier from the side, the long rails on the side, and I was getting wing balls to go all the time.
Were they going in
the corner?
The corner pockets?
Yeah, the corner close to where Andrew's standing right now.
So this looks like just an easy push out, huh?
Yeah, it's an easy push out. That's what I would push out here. And see, the reason I don't like to jump here is because, I mean, why take a chance that you don't need to take? Why jump the 4 here to try to make it? Even though the 3 is a big ball because it's sitting there, just give a push out. Let your opponent make the mistake. It's a low probability shot, no matter how good you are.
I think he's just going to try to jump into the combo then, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Ooh. All right, well, not a lot of favor with breaking out any balls on the table. Didn't freeze any up either, so it was kind of just a neutral jump shot there.
Yeah.
But we are playing ball in hand with Elvis.
Okay. I think Elvis is playing it safe. I think he's thinking a little too hard here. And got a rail. Okay.
Get behind the
Not
9.
bad. Can't really. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to see.
I mean, you got not easy, but a natural carom off the 1 to the 5.
I think the 5's a little higher than the 1, so maybe. And yeah, I went to the.
It's higher up on the table than I realized. Well, I know when I'm at the table playing 9-ball, I like the caroms a lot. Low probability, but man, it feels good when you make
fun.
one.
They're so much fun. I mean, Andrew did one earlier to make the 9, and it was great.
I'd rather carom than combo.
Yeah. Well, depends, but they're more fun for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was 2 pocketed balls for Elvis now?
Yes, the 1 and the 2.
All right, there's a 6-ball difference at the moment. I'd really like to see Elvis get 4 or 5 balls, get his confidence up, or at least stroke well and safety, stroke well, safety. I know he's got the level of play to do it, but I think in his head right now he's fighting over every shot.
He's totally, he's feeling it, but that's okay. You know, it's better than, like I said, I think Andrew's going to get maybe a little bit too confident and shoot stuff that he shouldn't be shooting. So yeah, it's a tough match. And don't get me wrong, these guys play really good. Just a little bit nervous right now.
Well, we can't thank him enough for being our first players on this proof of concept pool stream here.
Definitely. Wow, he
Ooh, so
almost
close.
made that.
Both these guys not afraid to jump.
I know I can't jump the ball that good.
There's no jumping in 3 cushion, huh? Because you're basically just
There'd be no
kicking everything.
There'd be no reason to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess you could if you wanted to for fun, but
And that primarily being the game that you've been playing lately.
yeah, I've been playing a lot of billiards, a lot of carom games.
Do you find it hard to jump back and forth between the 8-ball, 9-ball traditional games?
I don't find it hard to jump back and forth with strategy, but when it comes to adjusting to the tables, that's probably the hardest part. It really took me about 2 years to adjust to that. The tables play wildly different, so you have to forget everything you know and then remember it later on.
All right, we got a little kick safety there. And we will be taking a short break after this rack.
Okay. He might be playing a carom here. And,
Well, that's a much more open table now.
Okay, so I think Andrew's going to shoot the carom here. Let the cue ball come off the right side. Oh, it looks like he might be shooting the bank now. It's easy to lose a 4 here. You make it?
Yeah,
He
he
made
got
it.
it. And he's got great shape
Shoot.
on the
He said
front.
earlier banks were his weakness. What is he talking about? He's made like 2 or 3 of them.
I think he was just throwing off his opponent. Not trying to give up his secrets.
Yeah.
All right. Setting him up, knocking him down for Andrew. So this is one of those. Here we go. All right.
Ooh, wow, he got a roll there. Almost hooked himself.
We're gonna have to go back and check the cameras in slow motion and see if that 9-ball moves on this shot here. Do the play-by-play. Oh yeah, fearlessly moving the ball around the table.
Yeah. He still doesn't like it. Doesn't like the angle he's got because now he missed a shot just like this earlier. He's got to roll forward. Give a little punch.
And don't go past the second diamond.
Yeah, you got a long shot with a tough angle. It's easy to miss this shot. You got to hit it a hair thicker than you think you do, but it's easy to overhit. So let's see if he cheats the pocket.
Ooh.
Yeah. 9-ball will get you, man.
Yep, this is not the first time Elvis has stepped up to the table shooting the 9.
Yeah, so.
Nice easy bank shot here.
Wow.
And he cut it. And that's why we don't do that. Tough luck.
That was a tough shot. I think from my angle, it looked like a 9. Cutting it down the rail was better than a bank shot. But, and that's why on that shot, if you're going to hit it from that angle, he really should have made the 9, let the 9 hit the long rail first to cheat the pocket. Because, you have more room on that side to make an error.
Yep. Well, we're going to take a break right now. We'll be back momentarily with the last half of the race.
Splice Original.
My angle.
So we're back for the second half of our stream. We have 21 points to go for Mr. Andrew.
All right, so if you guys notice, if you go back and watch this, every single rack that Andrew has broken, the 2's been in the back and the 3 has been on the right-hand corner. 1 the side, come on. There we go.
Bam.
2-4. Made it 3 though.
And we got the 1 back down table lined up with the cue ball.
All right, Andrew's supposed to take this bank shot because he can make it. Because he's been making banks all night. So bank the 1 into the corner where he's at. Atta boy. Oh, he got robbed, man.
Ooh.
He got robbed. All right. Something is bothering Elvis today. I don't know what it is, but he is not. He's got something on his mind. This is an easy shot to see. He might go. He's going on the left side or on the right side. He's going to the left side. Yeah, lost control of the cue ball.
Oh, he's still got a shot for the 2. It's just 4-ball wear.
All right, gotta hit this good. And out of position.
Rolled a little too far. Let's bust out that jump cue. So that was 1 on the break for Andrew, 2 at the moment for Elvis. And we've got a double scratch on that. I know he's going to want to go back and watch the footage on that one and see what
What he did wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough pressure on the cue ball for sure to get it over the object, obstacle ball, I guess, not the object ball.
Yeah, I've never heard that, but yes,
Obstacle ball.
that is correct English. I don't really like him coming straight forward here because why not have an angle, but on the 5, on the big side of the 5 where there's more space, but we'll see.
And he's going center ball, it looks like.
Yeah, he's gonna roll. Oh, he's rolling forward. Yeah, it's really nothing wrong with that, but I didn't like it that much.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a little bit more follow on, or he would have had to go higher up on the ball, but I guess barely top was enough.
No, and that's how you know Andrew has a real good feel for speed control because he knows he doesn't have to hit it that high to go that far forward.
All right, he did it again. And then natural angle for 6 to the 7.
All right, made the 6. Got a little low on the 7. Yeah, let's see what he does with the cue ball here because he can cut the 7, but where's the cue ball going to go? Is it going to go on the backside of the 8 and then come out and he's going to get a tough shot on the 8? Oh, he banked it. Yeah, that was... Wow. Well, he played it 2-way. He didn't make the bank. He didn't make the bank. And then the 7 came back up. So that was a good 2-way shot.
Any luck on the lead there? Yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not what you want, but I mean, that is not an easy shot to make. And look, he's got to use a bridge because he's I don't know, is he left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Okay. So far down there.
We're going to have to get that bridge out of the way. Oh, no, never mind.
Ooh, little scratch. Okay.
It seems like he knows what he's doing.
He definitely knows what he's doing, guys.
We've also had a few missed calls here just from the angle that we're viewing the table at. makes it a little difficult. I didn't think that 7 ball was going at all.
Now, the last 2 racks, he got funny on the 9 and he missed a 9, and now he's straight above it.
Yep.
That? So, I don't know. He's got to really pay attention here.
And
Here's the Elvis.
duck,
Now,
duck, go for Elvis. You know, walking up to the table, pocketing the 9, and then having the break doesn't really do a lot for your momentum. You know, it doesn't feel like you're hitting the 7, you're hitting the 8, you're hitting the 9.
no,
Everything's
there's a
going
lot
well.
for your confidence.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting points. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pocketing a few balls in a row, getting that rack, I would think would make him start to feel like he's shooting well, stroking well, etc. But he's doing a lot of poking and sitting.
Yeah.
And that's not his natural rhythm at all. I think he needs to try to break out of it here. Hopefully he gets a good pocketed balls off the break, gets a good look at the next ball, 1 or 2, depending on what goes in.
Right. Well, Elvis here, he's going to probably break from the right side. He needs to switch it up and break from the other side, or from more to the center or more to the left, because they've been breaking on the right side, and it's not been working out for any of them. Okay, well, there he goes. That's okay. That's different than what he's been doing. He's been on the short rail, now he's breaking from the long rail. There you go. Made the 3. Look at that.
That's
The
what we
ball
want to
started
see.
moving. Did he scratch? He scratched.
Yeah.
You see how he's putting the cue ball so close to the 1 right there? You want it higher up because you got to go down the table. Now he's got to play all this action on the cue ball like that. See all that right English? That's not bad, but I mean, it's so much easier to do less of the cue ball, and then you don't have to sacrifice position to make the ball. And
So you'd say closer to the cue ball, or
more
closer
angle,
to the
more angle on the cue ball. So you want to push the cue ball more into the short rail.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, because he wanted to get closer to the 2 ball, and he didn't have to do all that work putting English on the 1, shooting the 1. And I've seen him do that about 3 or 4 times, but with ball in hand, so that's a big mistake. Okay, here Elvis wants to bump into the rail. After that, he says he'll bump into the rail. Oh, hit it a little hard. It's not too bad though. If he can cut this, which he can just go back and forth down the table. It's put a little outside on it, so it's trying to come down table.
Nice. You got a ball in his way, stopping him on rolling up on the 5.
Okay. What's he doing here?
Well
Hey,
done.
not bad. And look, he can even break out the 7-8.
This is what I want to see. I want to see see him getting
Now,
some
let's
balls.
see how he breaks this out. If he hits it thick and hard, that's the wrong way to do it. If he hits it medium and he clips the ball, that's better. Ooh,
No dice twice.
you see, you can't. It looked easier than it was.
Yeah. Well, even at that angle, hitting it a little harder it just came more off the rail. It wasn't headed towards the ball at all.
But watch how Andrew hits this. If he hits, see, he wants to hit to.
Low.
No, he's going rail first. You don't want to do that because he's not going to have. He could have gone to the rail first on the other side and shot it, and then had the cue ball come back up and bump to the 8-7.
Me walking up to the table, I would have tried to draw the hell out of it and just.
Yeah,
Clap
I
him.
think most people would, but it was easier to get what you wanted to do with the cue ball. He's going to bank it here.
Well, I know Andrew plays a lot of 9 ball, and he's not afraid of using the rails to get his cue ball to move around.
Right.
Ooh. You know, I usually root for the underdog. I would be rooting for Elvis either way, but I got extra energy going his way right now.
What do you mean by that?
I'm just really rooting for him.
Oh, okay.
You know, in a non-biased way.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
me too.
not
Me
trying
too.
not trying to be a neutral commentator here, but I know he can't be happy with his game at the moment.
Yeah, well, you got to give it to the guys just for getting up to and getting on TV table, you know?
Absolutely.
It's not as easy as it looks. You know?
No way.
You play good when you're practicing by yourself, but then when you got a bunch of guys, you guys can't see people watching. There's a bunch of people watching right now, and you got cameras on you.
Yep.
The nerves get to you a little bit.
Yeah, very, very true. And our job's easy. We just have to commentate on what they're doing.
Yeah, I can talk bad about people's game all day, but when I got to play, it's not the same.
Well, everybody watching this, if you enjoy what we're doing, we plan on doing more. I'm sure that you'll see Red and I at the table eventually. I would hesitate to play him heads up, but I'm sure I got a good opponent out there and that he could find one as well. Unless you wanted to give me, when we shot, it was a 30-point difference, 102 points to, I think I shot 71.
I think I shot 109 or 107. I don't remember.
And I think I just barely broke into the 70s.
I think you're at 69.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was at 103. I think that's what it was.
So that's a good 30 ball difference between our skill set there.
Yeah, we can figure something out. We have to do some work and see what we got. Okay, hit this straight. Boom. Look at that stroke.
Ooh, don't roll off.
No, he's good because he's going to shoot in the corner. That's perfect. All right, Elvis, take your time on this shot. You're catching up.
Just a jelly roll or something. Could he get it in?
No, this is not an easy shot. This is not an easy shot by any means. If you shoot it, oh man, this is not. Yeah, I don't think he's a favorite to make this. Is tough.
Nope. You're right.
All right, Elvis, get up there and make it. I want to clap for him so bad right now. But I don't want to be that guy.
All right, we are back to a 10-point game at the moment. Andrew 35, Elvis 25.
I got till 10. I said 9. Did I say 9?
Yeah.
9:30. I got it.
Cool, now I can root for Elvis a little harder, because if he starts making a comeback kid story, then it's like, oh no. We got to have the show done by 9.
All right. Elvis is doing a real good job getting back into gear here. Not just physically, but mentally. Look at that. He made the 2.
Yep, another corner ball, not the 3 this time, so he racked differently.
Yeah, and he broke from the same side that he had good luck on. So Elvis he's in the game right now. Okay. He's looks like he's cutting it. Okay. I couldn't tell if he was playing it safe there or not, but
I think the way he tapped the table afterwards, I think he was going for it.
okay.
So we got yet another bank for Andrew that he's not good at, but I think he's 4 for 4 on him today.
Well, if you bank it, you're jacked up over the 5. I don't like banking it, but what he could do is he could bank it 3 rails into the side, and also just kind of like play it as a safe shot. Okay, he got safe. I think he did because I can't tell.
I don't think it's as safe as you would like.
Yeah.
I think there's only one angle Elvis can hit the ball at. But it does go. Three being his next ball. 2 went down on the break.
another tough shot here. I don't like this shot at all. I don't even want to shoot this shot. You got a rail.
Soft roll.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
So just a good easy center ball on the 4. Come back off the rail. Okay. A little longer ball, but I guess you avoid getting behind another one or being in a position on the table that you don't want to be.
Uh-oh, someone's in stroke.
Yeah, here we go.
So here you want to focus more attention on making the ball than position. Usually it's always, but here. Oh, there. Wow.
Excellent.
Perfect. See, the angle he has on the 7 right now is easy to overcomplicate it and want to go 3 rails inside after you make the 7 in the corner. But if he just like punches it and hit it with like a little top outside, he'll get position on the cue ball. Or on the 8 ball, sorry. There you go, like that. Oh, you tried.
Oop, don't go. He went.
Oh, man.
Tough. So that ball pocketed is not counted. Dead ball.
Yeah, but I can't just say you would give it to Andrew here, even though it's, the pressure's still on. He's missed the last 3 9-balls. He's made some of them, but he's missed them when the first time he had to shoot the 9-ball. So, it's not a gimme here, and the pressure is on.
Looks like he's eating that pressure for breakfast. All right. Well done, Andrew.
Means business.
He is 11 points away from winning a T-shirt.
Which is a pretty cool T-shirt, by the way. Tatum has one right now. I have one on right now. Peace, love, pool. Coolest shirt ever.
That's what we're all about. Can't play good pool when you're angry. Get your opponent angry.
Look at this. Look, he has racked the balls the exact same way.
Yep. 3 next to the 9 on the right, 2 behind.
No, but not just that. The 7 has been the exact same place every time.
Across from the 3.
I don't think he's pattern racking. I think he's racking it the same way just because he likes to. That's interesting. Maybe you saw somebody play one day. I was like, you know what? That looks like a good way to rack. And just like, I'm going to keep it that way.
And usually when I'm racking for my opponent, I put the 2 behind into the rack just to try to keep the 1 and the 2 at opposite ends of the table.
Yeah, well, in some tournaments, it has been a rule to rack the 2 in the back. But
he smacks the hell out of it, and the 2 always comes back down anyway.
Right.
Just from his angle that he's getting.
That was a good break.
He pocketed the 1.
And the 3.
With a look on the 2 ball.
Oh, man, it's going to be a close match. I'm nervous.
So 2, do you think he'll just play it soft and go 4 long? Yep.
Yeah, that's...
Because that'll give him the next position on the 5.
Mm-hmm. I think Andrew's tough ball here is going to be this... probably the 6. He's supposed to get out here. He really is. But you cannot underestimate what you have in front of you. No matter how easy the ball is, you still want to be very deliberate in your game. And come up behind the 8. Yeah.
So he's going to go off the, what is that, the 5 ball? No, 6 ball.
No, he's hooked. So he's got to kick. He's got to kick into the 6. And see, the tough thing is here, he's kicking 1 rail. He can make it, but you got to be real accurate with your kicking here. And he's taking his time, looking, double checking.
I'm surprised he's not going with the jump.
No, you don't want to go for the jump here. The cue ball is too close to the 8. Just kick it. Watch your stroke. Okay, put a little body into it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, ball in hand, Elvis.
Okay. All right, Elvis, you can do this. I'm rooting for you. I love you, Andrew, but I'm rooting for Elvis.
We're all about the underdogs here at Peace Love Pool. If the roles were reversed, we'd be going for Andrew, but he's just been consistent the whole match.
We're sitting here calling him the underdog, but you know what? Elvis is not a bad 8-ball player, and I think it would be a much closer match playing 8-ball.
Well, given that this is our first stream match, I wonder if they would be interested in doing that again. We'll have to get their feedback afterwards and see what they think about it, and if the pressure really, if the camera adds 10 pounds of pressure.
Oh, well, they like the pressure. Elvis is liking the pressure right now. I'm telling you, he's liking it. He doesn't like it in the beginning. It's hard to get used to, but he likes it. You like it when you're winning. You hate it when you're losing. You know, it's easy to blame. It's true, but it's also, you know.
I'm looking forward to playing myself to be able to go back and watch what I did and see how much of an out-of-body experience I'm having when I'm shooting. Like, can I actually recollect the shots I'm taking and win? Because, you know, in retrospect, when you watch yourself play, you say, oh, well, I missed that one. I already knew it. But why? You know?
Oh, you're saying you want to see yourself on camera?
Yeah, I want to see myself on camera, yeah. Because I know if I go back and I watch it and I can remember the setup and how I approached the table and what shots I made, what shots I missed, then I will think that I was pretty present while I was playing.
Right.
Whereas if I just completely forget and space out for a rack, I don't remember what happened here, then obviously I got some kind of mental game or mental hang-up going.
Look at Andrew racking, man.
Did he put the 5 in the back now? Nope,
Yeah.
There's 2.
No, it's the exact same rack he's been racking the whole time.
And we should anticipate a 3 in the corner again.
3 in the corner, 2 up table towards him, and 1 on the left side.
He is 3 points away. He can make 3 on the rack and win. How anticlimactic would that be?
Well, he can make 2 on the... Oh, 3 in the rack, win, yeah.
All right, 3 in the corner, no surprise.
He made the 1.
And he got the 1.
Oh, he almost had the 6.
So this is the, we'll have to address this later. Is this where we tell him that there's 1 point?
Wow, that's a good question.
Because will you let him know that he's 1 point away from winning? Let Andrew know he's 1 ball away from winning. So unfortunately, he doesn't have a real good shot on the 2. You know, an experienced player, I'm sure there's some angle to get in the far corner pocket down there. Looks like he's going to try to walk it all the way down. Oh, no, look at that. Reverse bank in it. Wow, what a shot to win on.
That was so good. I don't even know what to say. Wow, what a win. Thank you, Andrew.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I said, I'm sure there's an experienced player who knows how to shoot this, but I don't.
He shot that like a champ. He shot that like he didn't care at all.
Yep. Matthew, will you present Andrew with his t-shirt? We're going to give you your shirt now, Andrew.
That's a good job, man. You did well. Hey, you came up a lot. No, you came back. You were down a lot, but you came up.
Just looking all in right now.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Nervous? Talking to Mike. So you're feeling nervous, but were you happy with your performance?
Let's do his t-shirt first.
Oh my God. Did you guys see that? The balls went in the holes. They handled the sticks like pros. I was impressed. Everyone was impressed. Look at all this. But at the end of the day, we come down to it. Our champion, our glorious winner, master of all,
That's me.
That's you. That's Andrew. How do you feel, bud? How do you feel? Was it good? Do you feel exhilarated? Oh my God, that was an amazing match. I watched the whole time.
You are way too high for this.
That's my guy right there. Now, as the honorary champion of the very first 2020 Peace, Love, and Pool one game Who Gives a Shit thingamajigger, I present to you this beautiful t-shirt.
It's amazing.
That's my guy right there.
I love it.
Congratulations, buddy.
Super.
Don't do that again.
Ball, but I just couldn't get it.
Yeah, well, you play well. And also, question, were you racking the rack the same way every single time on purpose or out of habit or what?
Purpose and habit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there like a way you prefer to have that racked?
Yes, it's the way that I have it set up is so that there's a nice spread, and basically whenever you're hitting one ball, the next ball is going to be on the other end of the table.
Right. I saw you were racking 2 at the back every single time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you were also racking the 3 and the 7 in the exact same place every single time. So, and then I started to notice it's all balls were the same place every single time.
Yeah, it's also OCD.
It's OCD? Okay. So is it more OCD or more?
It's more habit and just consistency than anything.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I mean, it was interesting because were you trying to make the 1 to the left-hand side?
No, I know that wherever I break, that 3 is going in.
Okay.
That's why I rack it that way. And I was getting the 1 almost at least on 2 or 3 breaks as well. And then I left myself like right next to the 2 because the 2 is always going to come back
Okay.
to the end of the table.
And so what was crazy, the whole thing that was crazy to me is that you shot that 2 ball for the win like it was nothing. And I mean, what made you want to shoot that? I would have never given anybody advice to shoot that, but you shot it like you knew it was going.
That was like the only shot that I saw that I had because I was so close to the 2 ball, you know, and I didn't have any safety to play that I felt comfortable with, and so I wanted to try it, and I wanted to try the bank. So.
All right, well that was awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.
My turn.
Thank you.
You did it, bud.
I did it.
The first one.
Yeah.
How did it feel being on camera?
Honestly, I didn't feel like I was on camera, like because I didn't like have the visual because like I normally stream and I see myself when I stream, so not having that screen there is, I guess I wouldn't say that it makes me more relaxed, but I don't know. It like wasn't in my mind that I was on camera. So
How were you conscious of the score and the lead that you had, the gap in between the players? Were
No.
you just
I didn't even know the score until I came back here on the break when we were
the first break?
doing stuff. Yeah.
Did you have a feeling that you were ahead, or were you really just shooting your game and not thinking about his?
I knew I was ahead when we took the break after I won the last rack.
So that first half, you were just thinking neck and neck. Let
Yeah.
me just pocket my balls and see what happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it seemed to get, you would have about 4 or 5 points, and then he would knock the balls around a little bit. You get another 4 or 5 points, but then he would jump up 10 points, have a massive leap forward.
Yeah, that's my 9-ball game.
Do you think that if you knew that going along, it would mess with your game at all, or is it nice not knowing what the score is at all?
It's nice not knowing what the score is. I like the ignorance is bliss.
How are you feeling knowing after that break that you almost hit the 6 in, you almost won off the break because you needed 3 balls. You only needed 3 balls to win.
I saw the 1 and the 3 going. I didn't even notice the 6 ball. I just saw the leave and I was like, crap.
We were commentating. We said, all right, he's 3 balls away. He could make 3 on the break and win, but that'd be a little anticlimactic. And then he got so close to doing it. So then you were looking at the 2. We let you know that you had 1 point left to go.
Yeah, next time don't do that.
Would you have taken that 2 ball? Would you have gone for it, or would you have gone safe?
I probably would have still gone for it because I didn't have a safety shot to go with, and I just didn't have any other. Honestly, if you didn't tell me, I would have gone for it, but I may have just missed it, just being more comfortable, like not knowing what the score is.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely exciting, and the way that you earned it was a hell of a way. Nobody can doubt it. But you are the first champion. Alrighty. Thank you very much, man. Congratulations. He is General Monkey 69 on Twitch. If you guys are out there, watch him. He's a ton of fun.
I am.
Slice.
And we will do this again later.